Alright everybody, welcome to this new video here. Now, the Warriors End's gone through, but I've just recently received a document from somebody in a Discord, and there's talks about Brother Goki, and they sent me a Google Doc with some interesting changes that might be coming, so whether this is legit or not, this will be interesting to talk about, and we'll see what there is. And it's for the new quote-unquote Shugoki Rework. I've been saying that he's been needing another rework, but we'll see. We'll see whether this is fake or not. Let's see. It seems interesting to talk about. It says global changes. Feints will now have a 100 millisecond lingering indicator, and the faint smoke has been removed. That's alright. The faint smoke kind of throws people off anyways. Now here are the nerfs. Neutral heavies are now 900 milliseconds to 1700. It was originally 800 milliseconds from 1600. Neutral heavies now gain hyper armor 600 milliseconds in from 400 milliseconds, and you can no longer parry on red and be safe from 800 milliseconds or faster heavy attacks. That'll definitely make him worse. His hyper armor was never the best to begin with. So I don't know why, it just seems like people are complaining about his hyper armor, but let's move on. Demon's Embrace, it says it only heals 10 health now, reduces survivability. I don't think they will go this route because that will make Demon's Embrace fucking worthless. Feats, Staggering Blow, reduced time active to 20 seconds. It says too powerful feat with his new buff. Now with his new buffs and needs a nerf, might still be too powerful. Nobody used the bat anyways, because you had to, hit them. But it was a strong ass feat. Don't get me wrong, but the thing is, it's a 4th tier feat, and it's hard to get. As a damn heavy, your 4th tier feats are hard to get. So, I guess it's meant just for one team fight. Next was Rocksteady, no longer works against bashes. Let's be honest, Rocksteady didn't even work half the time. It says, while this was never his best tier 2 feat, it's his best. It was still an annoyance if you were playing any character with knockdowns built into their kit. No, Rocksteady was his best tier 2 feat. Smoke Bomb, reduced active time from 8 seconds and increased the cooldown to 110 seconds. Small number of changes to the reduced visibility of the feat. That I agree with. I hate Smoke Bomb. I hate it to death. It's pointless. But they're kind of making it even more pointless. They should have nerfed Smoke Bomb on other characters that have it. Oni Charge is now 108% speed boost from 113. It says to keep his rotations in line due to the buff given to it at the bottom. You just can't get somewhere faster. Headbutt can now only input 400 milliseconds after a whiff due to the buffs now. This list brings his recoveries in line and allows his attacks to be punished if correctly read. Goki's always been able to be punished, even if he whiffs. I don't get where they're going with that. Now, here's a buff. Now, I don't know whether the top is just nerfs that they're considering, or it's both, the nerfs and the buffs they're both considering, because there's another one, there's a quote-unquote buff here mentioning Demon's Embrace. So, it might be what they're considering. Then again, we don't know if this is real or not, so it's still interesting to talk about. It looks legit here on my phone. Buffs. New passive, Way of the Oni. A 40% damage reduction while attacking, and allows him to be more offensive in group fights without immediately dying due to his slow attacks. I actually like that. That's actually going to be really damn good. He'll actually be a heavy, and Onis are supposed to be strong. Now here's the heavies. Neutral heavies now deal 35 damage uncharged. Thank fuck. I don't get why a Kanobo was only doing 30 damage. If this happens, 35 damage will be amazing. Neutral heavies now gain super armor at 1000 milliseconds into the charge. I did make a theory about that Goki would need super armor, and I agree with that because a lot of the cast will now just bash Goki out of his charge, so that's a good buff if it comes into it. Neutral heavies will now gain hyper armor during the charge. That's also pretty good. Neutral heavies gain unblockables. 1500 milliseconds into the charge from 1600, meaning it's a faster attack. I don't think people will notice it that much. Chain heavies are now between 800 milliseconds and 1200 milliseconds. That seems interesting. Chain heavies have super armor at 900 milliseconds into the charge. That actually seems pretty good. Allows him to be more safely charged and use mix-ups in team fights. Variable unlock heavies and punishes bad positioning with a strong mix-up. Lights. Light hyper armor has been changed to super armor. Allows him to punish bashes on Reed while keeping his identity as a large hulking warrior. I agree with that. The lights are actually good now for trading. Because, as you know with Goki, you couldn't really trade with the lights. Why would you trade a 15 damage light for a 30 damage heavy? Headbutt. This looks to be interesting. Headbutt now has super armor 300 milliseconds into it. Headbutt recovery has been reduced to 200 milliseconds to attack, guard, counter guard break, and dodge. Hit stun is 700 milliseconds. Super armor recovery allows him to absorb external attacks and then punish it with a quick stun mix up on Reed. 700 millisecond hit stun makes his lights after a landed bash safe from a parry. Okay, that's actually pretty good. They're making the headbutt useful if this is actually turning out to be true. But we will see. Now here's the one that I said, Demon's Embrace, so we don't know. So this might be that they're considering both, but this seems legit. Now if somebody faked this and they're breeding this, oh well. It's still interesting to talk about anyways, and they did a pretty damn good job at fooling me. Demon's Embrace now has super armor and deals 30 damage. It is now 800 milliseconds from 900 and reduced the recovery to 900 milliseconds from 2000 milliseconds. Holy shit. Now, if that goes into play, oh, people gonna be a lot more scared of that damn hug now. I mean, people are already scared of it enough, but most of your teammates will just hit you out of the hug. But let's see here. Let's read what it says. Super armor lets him beat all option selects on Reed rather than just non-bashed ones. Recovery changes drastically reduce the punish is possible from dodging this and making it safer to use in a team fight. The last change should reduce his external punish if interrupted by an enemy and also gives him passive super armor during it if in revenge. Thank fuck. I don't know why you couldn't be hit out of that damn hug while you're in revenge. Now if this happens, Goki's gonna be a lot better. This will make him a lot better. Because let's be honest, people now play with him just for the memes, or they actually like the character, but it's mostly the memes. Miscellaneous can now flow smoothly from any point and only charge by letting go of space, A or X. Okay. Drastically improves the smoothness and viability of his rotations. He can now cancel forward dodge with a zone attack and allows him to make up great distance against an enemy. Interesting. Notes, plunge attacks count as attacking, so his fall damage is reduced by 40% if he does a plunge attack, even if there is no enemy. Only charge rotation should now be equivalent to around 90% to the 90% sprint speed of the character. Okay. Okay. So overall, this looks like it's going to be nice. I will put the link of this document that I am reading in the description for you guys to read to show where I got this from. Now the nerfs, the big one is going to be the damn bat, the knockdown feat. That's a big one. That's a really, really big one. Rocksteady, it never really worked. Smoke bomb, I don't care about smoke bomb. Now, where is it? Demon's Embrace. Says it only heals 10 health. So it looks like what they're doing is it does 35 damage, but only heals you 10 health. I'm not too sure how to feel about that. I think if this goes through, make it heal 20. Just like a bar. It should probably still heal a bar. Make it heal 20 or 15. Make it to where you can at least take a light. Because 10 damage isn't even a light. I'm not too sure about that one. The only charge boost, it's alright. The headbutt got nerfed, but that's alright. Now the buffs. These buffs, okay, I'm liking these on paper. These look really, really good on paper, but we'll only have to see how they play out if this gets introduced in the title update. Because if so, Brother Goki gonna be a lot more menacing now. Because I've said it before, him and PK are tied for the worst heroes in the game. PK has a 1-up over Goki just because of her fast lights. Now the Demon's Embrace changes I'm really looking forward to. Same thing for the headbutts and the lights. All in all, for somebody who puts 70 reps into the Fat Man, this looks good. I know the biggest adjustment will be the Demon's Embrace, how I can't survive in fights, but that's what made Goki good, was surviving. Pick up a minion, hug, pick up a minion, hug, get 50 health back. It's alright. All in all from this, it's alright. We'll have to play it. Then again, this is just a document I got sent, so it's either fake or not. But if these changes are coming, and this is actually legit, then these will make Brother Goki more menacing. And I think it will be better for Brother Goki. Because I've said it from the start, Brother Goki got more bullied than he ever did before because of that super armor getting taken away. And Goki is just one of those characters. He needs super armor. He does. He's gonna need super armor now with the way the game is going, and yeah, I've adapted to not having it, but I don't think it'll be that bad. Because, I mean, it fits Goki's character. He's a sumo wrestler. They're not supposed to be knocked back by a bash. They're supposed to hold the ground. But then again, if you get hit with the light in the bash, you can just bash him again. But it's only during lights, so there's not going to be many Gokis running around anyways to begin with. But this is one of those things we'll have to look and see how it goes. So sounds good on paper, but you'll have to see how it plays out. And that's about it for this video. If you liked what you saw, don't forget to subscribe for more. And the Celeste walkthrough will continue in about a day or two, as tomorrow is my last final exam, and on Saturday I will be moving back home. I appreciate y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all